Look at us, Schools First Financial Corner, over here with she's really the face of the organization.
Hey.
Right?
There she is.
Face of the brand.
Always comes on, and we always learn our finances.
That's
In fact, you and some of your, cohorts, colleagues, came out and quizzed us, and we
That's
did
right.
okay.
I was so proud. I was very proud of you.
There was a lot of pressure there.
There was.
We didn't want to like look at the answers.
Yeah.
We felt like you guys had done a pretty good job training us and getting us ready.
We did.
And I felt like we delivered.
Yeah.
Can you imagine when members come in and sit with us, all of the knowledge that they leave with, right?
It's incredible.
I know.
Incredible. All right, let's say
we're going to do a little bit more of that today.
Yes.
We want to kickstart some savings plans. It's the new year. No better time to do that. You want to get us started with some tips? How do we do it?
So savings is really important. We all know that. We talk about it all the time. And so I think the first step is you have to want to save. And when you're looking at saving and kind of what has worked for you and what hasn't worked, one of the things that we find most successful is when you learn how to pay yourself first.
Got it.
We talk about that pretty
So let's talk about that, paying yourself first. And, I told you my dad had told me that. I still haven't done that. You kind of almost have to treat it like a bill, right?
You absolutely do. So paying yourself first is really about looking at the income you have coming in. You know, you have your necessities like your housing, your transportation, all of those things, but then also including whatever you decide you want to save in that category of I have to pay this before anything else.
Okay.
A lot of people fail when it comes to savings because they do their necessities, their wants, and then what's left gets put into this the savings, and rarely is there a lot left. So paying yourself first, you have to treat it like a bill, like you said, so that it comes right off your budget before you do entertainment, takeout.
That's hard to do, though.
It is hard to do, but goals, right? They're so important. So you got to set a goal.
We'll work on that.
Got to cut back on our like want items, right?
Yes.
That's Starbucks.
Get it out. I know I brought that. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
What about some interest? I know that's always something that people probably aren't sure about. Like, am I bearing interest off this account? Is there somewhere else I could do it better? You want to talk a little bit about how that plays into?
There's always a place you could probably do it better, right? A lot of people don't realize when you put money into a regular savings account, the interest that you're earning is very minimal. So you want to look at things if you are saving, like a money market account, a certificate of deposit if you can lock your money in. Not only will they earn higher rates, which right now is a great time for savers because rates are climbing, but the interest on those accounts will also compound. So what that means is as you're earning interest on your amount, whatever it is that you put in, the next month you're earning interest on your principal amount you put plus the interest. So you're earning interest on your interest. You're growing money.
And it's best to do this early. The earlier the better.
Absolutely. Always. The sooner you start, the better. I have a quick example. They say I started saving when I was 25, yesterday. I put $2,500 away and I leave it in this account that compounds.
$5 million.
That made my example look so small, but I would have $37,000 if I just left it alone, never added any money to it, and just let the interest compound.
Wow.
If I was to add some money into it, it would almost triple. So if I put like $25 a month into it, it would now be at $97,000.
Definitely use that $37K right now, huh?
Yeah.
An extra.
And that's just 3 years ago when she was 25. That's just yesterday.
Just in 3 years she did that. Wow.
What about any other tips you have? You always come with some.
Well, I think the most important thing when we're saving is we talk about it a lot, that kind of out of sight, out of mind mentality, that set it and forget it. Set your savings goals up on like an automatic transfer into an account that's separate than your everyday usage account. Put the money in there automatically so you don't have to think about it. You learn to budget without that money. If you can do it directly from your paycheck, that's best.
Is it ever weird for you when people come in and they're like, I'd like to start a second account under my name and but hide it from, ultimately,
hide it from me.
They're hiding it from themselves in a weird way.
No, I think sometimes that's the best strategy, really. Although it is very satisfying to see an account grow. But if you pretend like it's not there, then you're not going to be tempted in the same way to use it, right?
You're all, hi, I'm Greg Gelfand. I'm here to open a second account.
He's got to buy that new mattress, right?
Change it all around. I think this is a much safer way than my crypto account. That's not working. So don't do that. Just do this the better way, right?
Just come
I'm waiting
see us.
for my
We'll
crypto to grow, and it just keeps going the other direction. So that's not the safe way. This is the safest way. Pay yourself, get your savings going, set those goals.
Tammura works in real money.
Exactly.
Like actual
She's like, what is a Bitcoin anyway?
Money.
Right.
All right. We saw all
Bitcoin.
those locations.
Yes.
More popping up all the time. Super easy for people to
That's right.
find their way in,
That's
right?
Yes.
Anywhere
Come
you
see
go.
us. Yeah, and our website has a lot of great information too. So always visit schoolsfirstfcu.org.
You're going to get schooled at schools.
Schooled at.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's our new tagline.
New marketing
Get
campaign.
Well, if it is.
Although I don't know, schooled sometimes
Yeah,
has
man.
a
I'll
negative
start-
connotation. Yeah.
Schools
Maybe that
first.
one didn't work.
We'll workshop it more.
And when I get paid, it's going right in my savings.
Love it. There's all that information on the website, as Tammura said. Follow along on Institute. Great stuff, great content all across the board, actually, really. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you again.
Good to see you guys.
Always a pleasure.